You guys have dominated, especially starting at coming back down here, being able to play with the Rams. I mean, how easy is the transition is that?
Yeah, like you said, playing with Mike Nabby makes it pretty easy. I was comfortable playing with him end of last year, a little bit this year. So we work pretty well together. He's pretty easy to play with.
For yourself, coming back down, to play during this stretch, I'm sure you can take away something from this, but sometimes it looks like it's easy for you out there at times. What can you improve on coming down here? What do you work on? What is your focus?
I'm just working on being stronger on the puck, playing with a little bit better body position when I do have the puck, and also playing hard in the defensive zone. Sometimes I get a little bit soft and away from my details, so that's the things that I'm trying to focus on this Olympic break, and hopefully get back up at some point this year. But
when you say soft, that's not exactly a word people want to use in hockey.
Yeah. That's like I said, that's what you want to try and get out of your game. You play solid, heavy on the stick, heavy on the body. If you can do that, then stay away from it.
There was a play in the first period where when you had the puck, I can't tell you exactly who it was. Somebody tried to go between you and the board to get to the puck. And, is that maybe an example of that? Because you just kind of angled him right off, closed off the board, and still had the puck.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like I said, when I'm getting the puck or have the puck, that body position to put the guy, put myself in between the man.
The other day we were talking to Ted Nolan on the air, and we asked him about you and your situation, and he said that he sees you as a guy who could be a future, have an A on your sweater, maybe your future as a guy who could have a C on the sweater going forward for the Sabres. When you hear that kind of praise, does it help to know where you stand with the team, that you're still in the high praises, even though you've kind of been bounced back and forth here?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very nice thing to hear, and it's good motivation to keep doing the same things, to be a consistent player and a consistent guy off the ice. I'm sure that's a long way down. If it is going to happen, not really focused on anything. Just doing my job here and kind of make my way back up.
Did you know you'd be here, during the break?
Yeah.
Or when did you find out?
About a week before I got sent down, Ted talked to me, and he just said that I'd probably be going down to the Olympic break, so it wasn't too much of a surprise for me. I sort of knew it was coming. So.
Would the break have been nice, or is it good to keep playing? For a little both.
The big break would have been nice, but getting back into right back into hockey after a 2-week break is not easy. So you got the. If I was playing up there, playing right back into NHL games, I think that would have been a bit tough on me to jump right back in after a 2-week break. So I think it's good that I keep playing.
What keeps you from saying, too good for down there?
There's good players in this league. There's good players in the NHL. Obviously, I'm not in the NHL right now, so I got to do everything that I can to get back up there. And if that doesn't happen this year, then I got to prove the rest of this year, and I got to prove at some point that I got to earn a job.
Have you been able to start to, build a relationship with the Pat LaFontaine, and maybe, I don't know if you met Tim Murray or talked to him, or Ted Nolan especially? Obviously, Ron Ralston thought very high of you and want to have you up there and so forth. What's it been like kind of forming that new relationship?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of an odd situation going or halfway through the year, or quarter way through the year, switching coaches and management, but at the end of the day, it's what you're doing on the ice. I've had conversations with Ted, and he's intense, and I really like the way that he coaches. He's passionate, he cares about his players, and he doesn't really care what he said off the ice. I don't think he's just worried about the product you get on the ice.
Because you go from just the shuffle of being, playing with a guy like Christian Ehrhoff, who's a $40 million contract. You're playing with him every night, and then back here and kind of, you scratched a couple times. I mean, is it? You don't seem like the type of guy that gets too high, too low. I mean, how do you kind of stay even and not get too upset or overjoyed? I guess when you're playing on the top pair.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to do exactly that and stay even keeled. I mean, things are going to happen. It's not going to be an easy ride up in the NHL the whole time. It's going to be time grinding, even in the NHL, healthy scratched or down here playing. I mean, you never know what's going to come your way, so you just got to do your best and work hard and sort of make your own luck.
Your tackle at the end. Did you learn that from Leotis McKelvin, or?
That was good form.
It was good. Took him down all the way to the ground.
Yeah.
Right through. Maybe a little bit of jam at the end. It's good. Bill could use more of that.
Super Bowl pick is.
As a defenseman, is your role much different between up there and down here?
Yeah, I think Ted spoke with me probably 10 or so games before I got sent down, and just said just focus on defense, and that's your only job right now. And but it's good to just focus on one thing and not try to do too much, especially up there. You're playing against pretty high caliber players, so if you're just focusing on one thing, I think that's the best way to develop and learn and get some more experience. And down here, playing a little bit more power play, penalty kill, stuff like that. So it's good to be playing with McNabb, like I said, in the power play. We're comfortable with each other. So.
Okay. All right. Thanks.